the main stage at the Go Festival, Leanne Sklavenitis. Thank you.
Hi everyone. Thank you for being here. Obviously I'm not wearing a wedding dress. I'm a little bit underdressed compared to all the lovely girls that were up here earlier on. So thank you for staying because I wanted to say, well, okay, at least everyone has been looking great in all these fantastic dresses and outfits that they're wearing, but I can help you to be able to look great in those outfits. Okay, so that's where I come in to help you. So my topic, I've got 30 minutes to have a chat to you today, and it's about 7 ultimate fitness and health tips to be able to, what you can do now, even the next 30 minutes, there's 7 things. If you only pick 1 or 2 of these things, you are going to get some great results for moving forward to whatever your health and fitness goals may be. So are we ready? Let's do it. So we move on to the next one. The first one that we could do is to cut out sugar, whatever sugars we're eating in our foods. Can anyone tell me what that food is from? Diabetes. This is the picture of a diabetic foot if we leave diabetes too long. So it starts off in our feet, we can often lose circulation, and it gets to a point where the foot becomes infected to a point that it looks basically as terrible as it does up here. And I've spoken to many clients who unfortunately are pre-diabetic right now. Their foods are not good. So one of the key things to do right now is to be able to cut the sugar out of your food that you're eating. So if we're having breakfast, some of us are putting jam, we're putting things on our toast, we're actually starting with sugar from the minute we wake up in the mornings. Would that be you? No one's going to say yes, are they? So have a little look at what you eat throughout the day, and even looking on your food labels when you're over at the supermarket, as far as sugar goes, is it listed as one of the high ingredients on your labels, because sugar is a major content. People who cut sugars out of their food for 7 to 14 days, they will get an opportunity, they will start to lose some weight without even doing anything else. So I urge and encourage you to start with sugar. Okay, who's my chocolate fans in the room? Any chocolate fans in the building? Yes, I thought I'd get at least a few hands, and thank you for acknowledging. So, if we can attempt and try to get off that sugar and the chocolate 7 to 14 days, give it a go, see how good you feel, energy levels increase. Okay? So that's number 1. It's probably my biggest one. Number 2, cut out your Diet Coke and your soft drink. Okay, so for those with soft drink, is there any around? I know I've seen quite a few ladies, thank you for being honest. The soft drink is massive, and even my cameraman would like to wave at me. Thank you, he acknowledges he drinks Diet Coke. Thank you very much. Oh, I found out about you already. So, the dangers of Diet Coke, Diet Soda. I don't know whether you saw an article in the paper just this week. A lady in New Zealand passed away, and the doctors found the findings were she drank up to 10 litres of Coke a day. Now that's a massive amount, and you think, oh, I only drink a couple of cans, I only drink half a litre. Believe you me, once you start at that level, it can increase. It becomes an addictive drink and causes all sorts of issues. Some of the things, and you may not be able to read that there, but one of the major things that is a massive increase towards heart attack and stroke. Okay, your prevalence. The other thing is aspartame, which is in it, causes high blood pressure and other issues too. Fatigue and tiredness. How many people walk around with no energy? You're walking, it's a hot day today, water is the energy, the drink of choice. So if we're drinking the soft drink, we're not being hydrated properly. Energy levels lower. Waistlines, for people who actually drink them, believe it or not, your waistline expands 70% faster than if you don't drink it. Now 70% is massive. So if you can get off this drink, you're doing yourself a huge favour. And also, once you're drinking all these drinks, you actually lose the sweetness, the feeling that you have, because you're constantly having a sweet drink, okay? Therefore, your feeling of fullness when you eat is far less, and you can't even, your brain cannot even engage and understand that I need to stop, okay? So the triggers for you to stop drinking that, and your sugar levels, everything, you just keep more and more and more. So don't think that you can't get to 10 litres. It's massive. Now the main other thing, and I don't know if there's any dentists here, but the acid, if you put your tooth into a glass of Coke overnight, the enamel in the Coke starts wearing it off. Obviously, don't try it on yourself and pull a tooth out, but it is very, very, wears away the enamel on our teeth. So basically, I don't have any good news about it, sorry to say. All right, so if you do nothing else and do this one, you will achieve. I had a client who was on about 4 or 5 cans of Coke a day, and they think, okay, not many, but instantly was able to drop some weight just from changing the drink that they had throughout the day. And he thought, oh yeah, it's boosting up my level, I can have a lot more, because he was trying to keep the energy levels up, and it just wasn't working. And in fact, he turned the other way. It's a male. I help male and females. So I scared you? All right, do your scales look like this? Do you have scales at home? Is this what it says? Is this your number and it's just a number? Are you one of these people that get on the scales regularly? Do you actually value what a great person you are regardless of the numbers on the scale? You have the power to choose your happiness. When it comes to the scales and standing on them, they're a great tool for measuring, of course, our weight. But if you get on there and have been trying to lose weight, etc., and you're getting on at all different times of the day or week, it's not a good indicator, especially women with our hormone levels. We're up and down like yo-yos. We need to always get on at a certain time of the day. But if you're one of these people, we don't want to clear our mind, the scales. They create sabotage issues, okay? So we need to be able to only get on there if they're going to be of help for you. If you know that you get on and you know you're going to be feeling depressed, I ask you not to get on, okay? Use measurements, use other bits and pieces other than the scales to help you. Otherwise, ride all over your scales. Don't be afraid, okay? And the other thing I like to do is to set goals, and that's really important for wherever you want to be in your life. Setting goals, short, medium, long-term goals with your fitness, really important. So one of the things I do with my online programs is ask all my people, okay, what do you want to achieve? Something short, something small, baby step. We tend to say, right, I want to lose 10 kilos and it's going to happen in the next month or so. I'm going to do this. And what happens? Does it work? Maybe initially and only for a short time, but not for very long. So small steps, short goals, set them, break them up into achievable goals. Don't make the goal too hard for you to achieve. It may be as simple as drinking a bit of water, like you're not drinking enough fluids, or I'm just going to cut out sugar for 3 or 4 days. How's it going to work? The microphone is going down my pants, so I might just take it up again. Good. Okay. And focusing, and then the other part of our goals is taking action. We need to take action on what we do. It's all right to write things down, and people will tell you, would have heard a lot of the stallholders here, set goals on your business, even as a business coach. If you're into doing anything on your own business, you set goals. We need to do the same thing with our fitness, and we need to take action on it, okay? Taking that action makes all the difference, even if it's only small steps, okay? Strength is the key. That's my next big thing. I know I've spoken to a lot of women on the stands this weekend, and they've talked about, yes, we're out walking, we're doing some cardio, we're doing a whole range of different things, which is absolutely fantastic. But the one key factor that a lot of people are missing is they're not doing enough strength work and weight work. I specialise in home-based programs with dumbbells. You only need to start with some light weights to begin, but it's really important. We need to have some tone and some muscle mass. Girls get freaked out if I say you need to lift weights because they're scared they're going to end up here. They're all going to bulk up. It cannot happen with women. Okay, with genes take into account. I have solid legs. That's the way I'm brought up. My dad's in the audience. There he is, solid legs. I go after him. He didn't know I was going to say that, so that's it. So genes play a big part. However, the important thing is you are what you are, love what you are, and make yourself the best your body can be. Okay? Using strength. Home-based programs, I can help you. You don't need to dash to a gym. Gyms are great. I walk in there instantly, but it may not be. Okay? you up with strength stuff, just home-based if necessary, can help you. Okay, doing good. All right. The other thing I should quickly mention with strength and using weights, as we get older, if you're heading into menopause, perimenopause, premenopause can last up to 10 years before we actually hit menopause, which is, yeah, I'm sorry to say, it's 10 years. It can last for 10 years. Not nice. Hang on a minute. So with that 10 years prior to, you're going through a whole range of, here we go on our roller coaster, our hormones are up and down, estrogen levels are up and down as well. We actually put on fat over as we get older. We lose 2.2 grams of muscle per year, and we add on fat as we get older, regardless. Okay? So we must counteract that. How do we do it? Strengthening. Okay, eat protein. Those who were here earlier, are very important. I've spoken to a few people today. Eating protein, there's always the big protein and carb debate. Should we, shouldn't we, shall we, shan't we? Okay, proteins, and I'm talking here, what I put the picture up, eggs. If you can handle eggs without the yolks, if you have a cholesterol issue, take the yolks out. It's okay, feed them to the dog or someone, because a lot of people have issues with throwing yolks out. Okay, the lean, obviously fish, lean chicken, lean meats. If you're vegetarian, you have legumes and a handful of nuts. Good nuts are very important. I'm finding that most of the women, and especially that I train, they don't eat enough protein at the start of the day. They only eat small amounts and not enough. The protein that we eat will give us the energy to get through the day. We should be doing that every 3 to 4 hours. Okay? Every 3 to 4 hours you should have a small amount of protein and maybe a handful of nuts, but enough to keep our energy levels throughout the day. Girls are not eating enough, believe you me. Many women are not eating enough, and it's the right stuff I'm talking. Okay? Portions obviously are important, but they're not eating enough of the right things, protein as well. Okay. Number 6, have fun. Is your day anything like this frog? Is anyone feeling relaxed right now? He's looking pretty happy with life, don't you think? But my other point is that when it comes to looking great, feeling hot, and doing really good, you need to relax. Many people, women especially, get so caught up with the number on the scales, how they want to look and feel, that they're so hyped up and very, very stressed about it. What happens when we do that? Cortisol levels, which are in our brain, rise. And when that happens, you then start craving sugars. Our periods start. What's the next thing that happens? The husband or the partner give us the annoyances. Things happen, so it continues rise and rise. And what do we go for then? Something we shouldn't. Yeah, thank you. A few people can relate to that. You got boyfriends? Yes, it's all good. So all I'm saying to you is relax. And the more you relax around what you can achieve step by step with looking good and feeling good, the more you can actually achieve. Okay. The other thing with enjoying is actually picking some activities that you do enjoy. If you hate running, don't run. Don't jog. Walk fast. Put a pedometer on. Wear a heart rate monitor. They're really cheap to get right now. Go power walking and just move along. You only need 20 minutes to do a bit of a weight program, a few dumbbells, something to do at home, and then that's all you need to do. Start to build it up from there. So just take a breath, okay? When it comes to stress in our jobs, the other key thing that I'm finding people are really maxed out. Their days are full on, they're leaving early, getting home late. Where do I fit everything in? If you're really stressed with what you do, when you're driving in the car, you're sitting at your desk, have a seat, just relax there and think about good posture. So sit up, everyone is slumped right now. This is how I can see you. Thank you, excellent. I know you're looking at me, but I can see you. Sit up tall, shoulders back, posture is good, feet together out in front, okay, just not tucked under, just out in front, just take a seat. Sit up tall. Now already you've opened up your diaphragm, okay, so we get some more air into your lungs. When you breathe, you take a deep breath in and out through your nose. You can close your eyes for a second. Who cares who's watching? Take a deep breath in, nice and deep, through the nose, and out, slow, through the nose. And just breathe in again, breathing in, and out. Just one more, take a breath, and out. So just take a minute to breathe. That's really important, and that's what I'm suggesting to you. Okay. Now my biggest one, number 7, and it's long. I thought, oh, how much else can I throw in there? Stay motivated. How the heck do we do that? Find someone who has similar goals to you. You may, your own family, your friends, somebody who is going to give you support for where you want to be with your health and fitness. Okay? If you're scared to go in gyms but you want to go out and do things for yourself on a walk, and you know the only time you can do that is early in the morning, ring a friend. Tell them, I'm going today, I need you. Everyone has a good friend. Okay? Try and find someone who can help and support you, family members especially. Clear out the sugar out of your pantries. Throw it out. Find a mentor. Find someone who can keep you accountable. Otherwise, anyone who is willing to support you. We want to set you up. I run 13-week online fitness programs to give you habits for life, step at a time. Give you daily tips or weekly tips on things to do with relating to nutrition, relating to mind, and relating to exercise. The 3 big things I work on throughout the 13 weeks. Fitness expert. There's no excuses. I've had so many people come to me this weekend, I don't have time. I said, do you have time to go to the hospital if you're sick? Do you have time to do that? No one has time for that. And I'm going to the extreme, but seriously, if you start going too far on the track, if you start with a little niggle health thing that's not quite right for you, if you don't fix it, you don't want to then be left in the wrong position, in the wrong place. You don't have time for that. And not only that, we know that the cost of going to hospital and doctors and everything else is just through the roof. How long are we waiting in emergency wards at the moment? The waiting rooms are ridiculous. We don't want to be there. We really don't. I can help you well before you get there. I'm getting people that are coming to me already diabetic. I want to see you before that. I want to see you well before that. So, there I am. I can dress up. I can wear high heels, but not today. Come and visit me. My stand is fitness tips. Did you get any value of my 7 things today? One thing. Can you turn to one person next to you, whether you know them or not, and say, tell them one thing that you might do when you leave this building that you haven't done before you walked in? And it may be sugar, it may be finding someone to help you. Talk to someone for 10 seconds. If you have a friend, one thing, here they are. Can I go back? No. So the 10 things, what are you going to do? Is it sugar? Is it cutting out the Diet Coke? Clear your mind, protein, have fun, relax, stay motivated. Which one are you going to do? Did you tell them? Yes? Fantastic. So basically, that's me. I help you. So if you want to get the body that you deserve today, the health and fitness that you want, come and visit me. I'm over in the corner on that near the health and wellness stage under fitness tips, not fitness tips. TIPS. Okay? Someone suggested I change my website. I said no.